Hi, I'm Brianna Brees. I'm with the Heard It Here podcast, and I'm going to a couple of the sophomores for interviews today. Can you tell us about yourself and what you do in the program?
I'm Lakoddah Downs. I am a sophomore in the beef production program. My manager role this year was our bull sale manager.
What degrees will you be graduating this year?
I will graduate with it's an AAS in beef production and management.
How did you come about Colby Community College and the beef program?
So came about Colby in a completely different way than why I'm here. Senior year of high school, was supposed to go running college, had a scholarship and an offer to come run here at Colby. Came on a visit, really liked the beef program after I got here, whatever else. Was very pleased with it. And then February of my senior year, decided I was not going to run in college and decided I still wanted to go somewhere that had a really good ag program. And that was kind of why I ended up coming here, was after visiting and seeing the beef production program. It was very intriguing to me.
What was your favorite part of the beef production program?
Favorite part for the beef production program has to be all the different things we get to do, from helping with calving to growing bulls for guys and putting on our own production sale in the spring. I got to help deliver bulls this year and get to see the back half of that, which was super intriguing to me, not just to get to know the consigners of our sale, but the guys who bought our bulls and all the places they went and what they'll be up and what they're going to go do. Just help make even more connections and everything. So I just like the fact, all the different activities I guess we get to do throughout the time here.
Yeah. What was one thing that was most beneficial being in the beef production program?
One thing most beneficial, the amount of knowledge I've came to learn in the last 2 years was more than I would have ever thought when I first got here. Got to learn so much more about different aspects of the beef industry that I had never learned about, even growing up in it and being around it my whole life. And also all the connections I've been able to make in my 2 years. I've got to meet a bunch of people, and I'm one that I love to meet people and love to talk about things if we have something in common. So I've been able to make a huge number of connections to everybody all over the place.
What is your favorite memory in the beef program?
Favorite memory in the beef production program? Probably all the times we've gotten to scare Adelaide with different stuff. Me and a classmate, Cade, have a tendency to find animals, live or dead. So that's probably been some of my favorite just fun memories we've been able to do in the last 2 years.
Probably not Adelaide's.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
Is there anyone you would like to thank for helping you get you through graduating?
There is way more people that have helped me in the last 2 years than what I'll probably ever think of during this interview. For starters, Adelaide has done so much for us through our program, pushed us beyond what any of us thought we were capable of, and pushed us just to get better and everything. I want to thank both of the rodeo coaches I've had in the time I was here. They've helped push me on that side of things with competing in rodeo and all that, made it just that much more enjoyable to be here, having something to go do all the time. I want to thank all of our administrative people that I've ended up in offices and talked to for hours on end about different situations and planning ahead, between our president, our counselors, and just some other gals that have been huge help for me.
What is one life lesson you've learned in Colby beef production?
One life lesson I've learned? It doesn't matter how hard it is, just keep going. There's times, for me, I'm not a studying person, and I learned that my freshman year, that studying makes a lot of things easier if you put the time in. So even if it's something you don't want to do, just grind through it, and you'll thank yourself in the long run doing those hard things that you don't like to do then.
What is one piece of advice for current and future beef production students?
Current and future beef production students, take every opportunity you can. If that's to learn something new, if that's to go meet somebody, push yourself farther than what you want to succeed in, because you'll never regret, taking that extra class and learning that extra skill, or, having conversation with that person, because you just don't know what those doors will lead you to. Always be willing to push yourself.
What would be your pitch to a prospective student going into the beef program?
What would be my pitch? For any kid that is interested in the beef industry and has has any interest in continuing education and learning new things, just do it now. You'll never regret it. I've learned so much in the time I've been here, and I'm so thankful for the fact I did come, because I was one of those. I was kind of back and forth on going to college at first when I decided not to run. You won't regret it for everything you'll learn in the time you're here.
And what do you plan on doing after graduation?
So after graduation, I am moving back towards my parents' house where I grew up, and we'll do some custom baling all summer. Take over that from my dad, as he had double knee replacement last month, so I'm kind of in charge of that for the summer months. And then we will look for a job starting September, October in the fall, as I start to slow down with that and some more of the cattle industry picks up. So it's kind of the plans we have right now.
Thank you, Lakoddah, for your time with this interview and what you did for the beef production program. And yeah, we'll miss you.
Thank you.
Our favorite qualities of Lakoddah is he's very honest. He will tell you how it is.
Lakoddah is reliable, and I said he's very dad-like. He's very responsible and is on top of things, and if you're not, then he will tell you.
My favorite memory of Lakoddah is when we were picking up for the bull sale, and Bree kept saying, "I'm just a girl," and he started yelling at her because being a girl is nothing to be talked down on.
My favorite memory of Lakoddah is the one time he caught a snake and scared Adelaide with it, and she jumped 3 feet in the air. And my favorite I have two favorite memories. One of them's when he grabbed my shoes and threw them in a tree, and I locked myself out of the car because of that. And my other one is when ultrasound in class, and he got peed on by a cow, and his whole half of his side was covered in cow pee.
We'll miss you.
Love you guys. Bye!